So in looking at this problem to the left, this one is written as a rational function, but in factored form. So you can see right here, do any of your factors cancel? No. So when we identify the x-coordinates of the holes, there's no holes. The holes are going to be located at any factors that cancel. And then the x-coordinates through which a vertical asymptote is going to pass, you have 1, 2, 3 different factors with corresponding undefined values. There's your vertical asymptotes. So we have 53 in the second factor, -5, and the last factor at -44. And so those are the x-coordinates through which your vertical asymptotes will pass. Now you might also be asked to write the equation of your vertical asymptotes. If that's the case, the vertical asymptotes are always going to be in the form x equals whatever your x-intercept is. Or not x-intercept, sorry, your undefined value. Okay, so when you have your undefined value for x, it's just going to be x equals that. So when we look at this second example, okay, where it's not written in factored form, you're going to need to factor it. It should be an equation that's either easy to factor or you have access to your calculators if you have a more complex factoring problem. But here we have difference of squares, so x plus 1, x minus 1. On the top, it's a leading coefficient of 1, so we're looking at the two factors of +6 whose sum is -7. So -1 and -6. And so what I see right here is I have a pair of factors that cancel, and I have some factors that don't. So when I identify the equation of my asymptotes, my vertical asymptotes are going to exist at the equation x equals whatever values of x give you a 0 in the remaining denominator factors. So that's a -1. And then the x-coordinate of the whole is going to be the factor that gets canceled. So here's the factor that got canceled. The value of x that gives you a 0 here is 1. So once again, if they ask you for the whole ordered pair, you could plug 1 back into this and solve to get your total ordered pair. But again, usually you're just going to be asked to locate the x-coordinate for that.